Okay. So some news. I got rid of that horrible night vision thing. King... what now? Something is a little B word and listless. Sorry, and Merlin is a dumb name. Oh, King Arthur! King Arthur! Right. I thought it was King of England, but it's the Queen, isn't it? Or now, at least, maybe it was before, I don't know. Because everyone keeps singing God Save Our Gracious Queen in the... in the army that I've saw on the streets. At least up until now, they were singing that. Maybe they just didn't get the message, I thought. But no, it's Arthur and Merlin, obviously. Alright. There goes one. Yeah, I really thought that the night vision would have been a great idea for various situations, but the fact that you can't control when it goes off is, yeah, it's gonna, I figure it's gonna ruin the whole experience for everyone, so that's gone now, and I've swapped it out for the, what was it, I think for lockpicking, yeah, so I can now pick locks a bit better. Another one goes down. Headshots with this thing it feels like the most rewarding thing ever. Not gonna lie, it is just a special kind of feeling. So it went into the... that's the other problem with it, because... well, just say it's not the most reliable thing to go for one shot and then move, because all sorts of things can happen, things can get in the way. But that's alright. That works as well. Isn't it the most awesome thing ever? I mean, come on, even with, but with the gloves as well, you know, like the surgical gloves. Makes me feel like a proper gentleman, yes? This is weaponry, everything else is just toys. This is real, manly weaponry. That's a mannequin. Let's not shoot at the mannequin. I got shot at in the face with the same kind of weaponry that I've been wreaking death and destruction upon my enemies with. It is not pleasant. Ouch. Okay. Thanks for the helmet, British police is all I can say, because without this I would have been just a limp hunk of flesh at this point, I feel like. Alright, Nuke Cherry will help here. And another one dead. Wait, is that the last of them? Did Winston, did you get the last one, or is it just me? No, you weren't down there at all, were you? Or were you? Sorry, I lost track of where you're going and what you were doing, so... That's also a mannequin. Petrol canister. Balls, expired cigarette. The other thing is, right? The other thing is, I keep killing These Redcoats, I'm going to call them. And I keep finding more ammo for this thing, and I'm using less ammo than I'm getting from shooting all of them on average. And so it's... I mean, how do I put this? It's like doubly rewarding. Porridge oats. Ugh. Radiated as all hell, that's the problem. Don't mind porridge, but... Tickets tricorn. Look at that! It's so stylish. It's just unfortunately doesn't provide any protection. That is not a mannequin, though. And that was indeed an individual with a head. It is no longer an individual with a head. And the other thing is, with these muskets and all that, right, you get the feeling that... What is a T-clipper? Clipper is used to refer to a fast sailing... Yeah, I know that. The word comes from clip, meaning to move swiftly or at a fast pace. Yes, I also knew that. Because the ship was designed to build and built to be a transport tea, it is known as a T-clipper. However, Cutty Sark, it is Sark, actually transported a wide range of goods during her time on the sea. T-clippers were also used... Oh, sorry, were also known as China clippers. Guess why? Okay, well, we know about the history of the ship. That's good. And 303 rounds and 2 service rifles. Unfortunately, mostly worthless. But I'll take them. What was the name given to Cutty Sark in 1895? When Ferreira and the company brought Cutty Sark in 1895, they renamed the ship Ferreira. I feel like they should say bought rather than brought, but maybe it's weathered over time. It made sense that they bought it then and then renamed it, right? Brought it where? Brought what where? You know, I feel like an incomplete sentence. The ship was renamed again in 1922 when Compañía Nacional de Sao? Actually, basically National Company for Navigation, right? That's the translation, I believe. Bought it. They named it Maria do Amparo. This ownership was brief, however, and Captain Wilfred Dowman brought it back to Britain, now it's brought, in 1922, restoring it and giving it its original name. Okay, and what about this? Where was Cutty Sark built? Cutty Sark was built on the River Clyde in Scotland before being towed to Greenock for final work on her mast and rigging. It was then brought to London to load her first cargo for China in 1870. And today, it serves as a one-part museum piece, one-part storage for heap of black powder weaponry, apparently. Help desk and terminal. Let's pick up that stim pack as well. Common Cutty Sark questions. Can we touch the ship? Yes, you can direct the customers to the staff, the building, to give the customers a tour on the deck of the ship. Corrupted. Okay. Bathroom. When sitting behind the desk, the bathroom will be to your right-hand side. Remember to be kind when the customers ask these types of questions. Okay. Refreshments. Kindly let the customers know that we unfortunately do not allow any food or drink inside the building or on top of the... or at the deck. That makes sense. Okay, I mean, I'm glad I stuck around, I suppose, in a way, and, found out all this information about the ship. But at the same time... I can't really go through there. Wait, if I can't go through there, then I can't go back to where I came from, right? I have to push through. Alright. Well, like I said, mostly a museum piece nowadays, but, Jack-tie uniform. Man, I'm gonna take one with me just for the sake of it, because it's very fitting and appropriate. Oh? Oh, I didn't expect this. A tunnel to the Victory gift shop. Or at least that's what the sign says. Okay, there's some fighting. I'm sorry, but that is so hilarious. It just blew him away. It did scare me a tiny bit, but I just blew him away, and it's so funny. And that's the thing. That's the best part of this weapon. I get the feeling that people started using this as a joke. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, once I fire it, I need a moment to recover, and I can't really swing the sword or anything. I can't really switch to another weapon quickly. I do want to take a look at this gun, though. Oh, God, that's a travesty. Is that the sight on it? Oh my God, this is probably the worst weapon I've ever seen in my life. And I've seen the crude weapons as well. But those I appreciate to some degree, at least for innovation and you know, necessity, so on and so forth. But this has been designed by a professional, quote unquote. Oh God. That cannot be accurate. A shovel I think I might actually need for the future. If there's something to dig up, maybe. Well, looks like they were prepared for an assault from this direction. It's unfortunate, but so much for stealth. Alright, one more shot on to do it, but I'm not going to use this shot. I'll switch over to the pistol to finish it off. I'm going to save this for the boys in red. Now, the fact that this probably started off as a joke, like, you know, you can totally see it, right? It's like, guys, we, where is this? This is on service rifle, long musket rifle. It's a rifle now. I had to change the... Oh. Does this classify as a pistol? Oh, no. That's a problem. I was really hoping it would classify as a rifle. because of the rifleman training and stuff like that. That's unfortunate. Anyways, the fact that I'm sure it came about as a joke. Like, a bunch of people were there and like, well, we have a bunch of these black powder weapons, and we can't seem to find any proper modern firearms. And the crude stuff that people have been peddling around is basically not much better than what we have. Ouch. Okay, that hurt. How about we just use this a couple of times as a joke? And I feel like that's how it started. And this is where we're at right now. Where we have a whole faction, supposedly, using these things. Although why they're so hostile towards me is... a bit of a mystery to me at this point, but... you know what? Who cares? It's like a melon. Have you ever dropped a melon from like a large height and it just splatters? That's what this thing does. What a load of bollocks. Oh god. Okay, get serious, get serious. You're in actual combat and you may die. Get serious. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, ticket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by the looks of things, it still classifies as a pistol. Which is... oh no, actually it definitely classifies as a pistol. Okay, these are just glorified raiders. This explains it. Probably cannibals as well. You could argue they're keeping in with the tradition of the Navy, eh? But no. They also have other options for food. Mind you, I get the temptation. British cuisine is not... well, let's just say it wouldn't be my first choice, but I wouldn't resort to cannibalism because of it either. Okay. Chest. Radaway, Radex, pocketed hardened hooligan right arm, and nah. No, this is really any good. The right arm is saving my life, it really is. Otherwise, like I said, I would pretty much jump at the opportunity to get more period-appropriate clothing and wear that into combat, but unfortunately, I really need this combat, or this right police armor. It's just too useful not to use it. Just go back to bed, mate. Just go back to bed. Nothing here for you. Although how you slept through musket rounds going off all over the place is a bit beyond me, but you know what? You do you. Who cares? Okay. I know what to do here. Bottle cap mine. I still don't have anything better than, or anything more appropriate here, right? Because it's a bit overkill, the bottle cap mine. Yeah.
Dig in, lads. We'll be scrunning on civvy tonight, sailors.
Let's open the door. And if they decide to come through, I'll know by the loud explosions.
Hey. Enemy sighted. Oh.
Winston, it's up to you now. You gotta protect me while this is happening. Is that a captain down there? Pretty sure I saw a captain. Oh god. Okay. I know. Do I have a... Christ almighty, I have no grenades. Or anything resembling grenades anymore. Finally, it took like 3 days and 3 nights to get control of my guns back. Okay, running out of ammo for this. There's way too many of them. There's way too many of them. Thankfully, my dog's distracting them, but there's still a lot. Alright, stim pack. I can use drugs, and I will, like damage resistance, stuff like that. Wait, they just ran off somewhere in some random direction. Oh, you know what happened? They saw the musket on me, and they were like, "Yeah, this is one of ours. Let's just go. This is one of ours." Because no idiot is stupid enough to use muskets in the time of modern firearms, but little do they know. Little do they know. There's another one. I'm almost tempted to go like further back into history and just bring out the broadsword and charge for England, you know? Oh. Okay, now there's more of them about, and it seems plenty more. So, we have to be careful. It was all fun and games, joking about how stupidly strong this gun is, but we are severely, severely outnumbered. So we got to take that into consideration, my friend. Still have the Bolcat mine. Part of me wants to drop it here. Part of me still wants to drop it over by this thing. If only I had two, eh? Can't open that. However, looks like this is the, I want to say the captain's quarters, but we're not really on a ship, although I suspect it's still not a mistake to call it that, given the organization of these raiders. But, yeah, captain's quarters.
Huh?
Yeah, loads of them, and I think they're coming together.
Captain's going to have my guts for garters for this.
I think we got two of them. I'm pretty sure we got two of them. That was a perfect use of that mine.
Oh, Blakey, you bastard! All guns blazing, enemy sighted. Get up here, you bilge rats. You call
Apparently we got Blakey.
with the boatswain of a river barge.
Go on. Fight, Churchill, fight! Fight them on the beaches. On the land and at sea and in the air and everywhere.
Here he lies where he longed to be. Home is the sailor. Home from sea.
Right. I also picked up a pistol, because, you know, switching to your backup and all that. I'm really, as you can see, I'm really getting into the, into the role. Could have shot that and exploded the whole kitchen. Probably me along with it, but worth noting that it's there, I suppose. Tricone. Wait, did he have nothing on him except the board? Well, that explains why he was just hiding here. He didn't deserve a black powder weapon yet. Need to make it up the ranks first with a regular board. Okay. Just watch out for traps. There's guys with tricone helmets. Tricone helmets. Yeah, helmet. That's what it is. There's guys with tricone hats whose heads are on spikes as well. I guess some infighting, probably. Get the stuff from the safe, and this looked promising. Never mind now. Okay, here's who we're looking for. Captain Barnaby. Admiral's hat, military fatigues. Is that better than the military? No, I have army fatigues, he has military fatigues. Military fatigues are better. I will take that from you. And you can keep my army fatigues. Or can you? Yes, you can. It's just it's an undershirt kind of thing. The armor goes above it. It's not a full armor set. All right. I mean, how do I look? Is the question. Honestly, really good, and I prefer this. It's not just because of the stats and the protection. I prefer this look to the police uniform because with the police uniform, it kind of looks like I'm LARPing a little bit as a police officer. With this, it feels like I'm actually just in it for the protection. Okay, this was chained. Yeah, this was put here to keep stuff inside, not to keep stuff out. This is where the problems start, when there's a whole bunch of enemies and I have only one shot per enemy. Or one shot per minute, basically. It's what, like a trained soldier of the time was able to shoot about 3 to 4 shots a minute? Was it? I think it was something along those lines. Okay, it's just regular feral ghouls. I can, especially if the dog distracts them, I can go further back in time to the times of King Arthur. Yes? William the Conqueror and whatever you want. Just... It turns out, the more I think about it, the past is the answer. Because, I mean, look. I'll show you. I'll show it for the world to see. Winston, come here. You need to see this. Look at this. Reject modernity. Hold on, I can do this better. Look at me. What the blazes is that? Well, never mind. Winston, reject modernity, embrace tradition. Eh?